Today's lesson is OKRs. OKRs stand for Objectives and Key Results. Let's start by understanding where OKRs come from. Back in 1967, Peter Drucker introduced MBOs, Management by Objectives. This was a significant evolution as it introduced goals to the management team. This helped create the rudimentary alignment organizations needed to leverage strategic planning. In 1981, George Doran introduced SMART, which was designed for all employees. This was another critical advancement as it gave organizations a way of focusing people on key goals and measurable deliverables. In the late 80s and early 90s, key performance indicators and balanced scorecards were formalized by Robert Kaplan and David Norton. These metrics helped organizations measure critical business factors to determine how an organization and its people were performing. Then in the late 90s, John Dower, using Andy Grove's management approach, introduced Google to OKRs, Objectives and Key Results. The OKR goal-setting framework addressed issues with the earlier frameworks, which were too myopic and intrusive. Okay, let's dive into OKRs. First, let's review objectives. An objective is a qualitative outcome that contributes to the attainment of a company's strategic goal. Here are the criteria of a well-formed objective. The first criteria is an objective helps achieve the company's strategic goal. The objective aligns to strategy. It is indispensable and worthy of establishing its own objective. It is broad in its outlook. It is scoped to fit the period, typically quarterly. It is inspirational. It plugs into people's passion. Here are a couple good examples of objectives. 1. Create great customer satisfaction. 2. Expand our European presence. A bad example would be generate $5 million in revenue. That objective is too quantitative. Now let's review the second part of OKRs, the key results. A key result is a measurable indicator of success for the objective. Key results tell you how much of the objective is achieved. Here are the criteria of a well-formed key result. It helps in achieving the objective it belongs to. It is based on time, often quarterly. Its scope is often adjusted to fit a period. It is truly strategic in nature and not a repetitive job description task. It is significant in scope and impact to warrant its own key result. Here are a couple good examples of key results. 1. Increase Net Promoter Score from 60% to 65%. 2. Conduct one webinar per month. A bad example of a key result would be make our customers happy. And lastly, here are a few OKR best practices. Keep the number of objectives to a minimum, 2 to 3. Keep key results to no more than 3 to 5. Review your OKRs with your manager before finalizing. Well, class, that is today's lesson on OKRs. You have all done very well and get an A+.